take me through this. You're going to walk me through this because I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm going to screen share.
Yeah, screen share. Let's start there.
We're about to watch. So Hairline hits me up and he goes, listen, there's some
you
mud
guys,
show shit you got to watch. Sorry, you go ahead.
I come from the world of the mud show wrestling.
He lives in the dirty South Midwest. They love that shit down there, you fucking white boys.
I'm a huge fan of ICW, which is the chains. Huge supporter of that. I go out every time they're in the Chicago area and whatnot, and that's just deathmatch wrestling and whatnot. But today what we're going to be watching is a clip from the recent XPW pay-per-view.
So what is XPW? Extreme Pro Wrestling?
Yeah, so that's Rob Black shit. Remember, right. Obviously you saw that.
XPW feuded with ECW all the way back in the early 2000s even. So
yeah,
to hear that it's 2023 and they're still even kicking is fucking news to me enough to go, wow, let alone what we're about to witness. Anyways, as you were saying.
Current champion Schlack. Schlack is the goddamn man. He is one of the greatest deathmatch wrestlers of all time.
Is he 50? Is he in his 50s? Over, under?
No. I'll show you Schlack.
Sorry, I'm gonna trash this a little bit, probably. I don't know how Hairline does this shit. So just to give a little context as well, you guys, Hairline. So he's saying I love NHB, and he's like I love WWE, and you guys are probably like, what the fuck is this guy even in reality? He is, man. This guy's got a great wrestling mind, and but his whole thing is like, right, ICW. But he hates Nick Gage. So can you just explain that, and then we'll get into this is Masada, I believe.
Here's how I'm gonna go into your thing about Nick Gage. I'm going to kind of circle around here. So the clip we're looking at here is Masada.
Okay.
Masada's big. If you've seen some deathmatch clips online from Japan with an American guy, it was most likely a Masada clip.
Right. Masada's big body, dog. Hard body.
Right. And his big thing was the skewer spot. Okay.
Right.
And then recently, Masada passed the skewer spot down to Atticus Cogar.
Even though I've seen a million other indie marks do it, including John Moxley.
No. Masada put over Atticus. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right. Yeah, he passed it along like the figure four leg lock, except for fucking Mark pencils.
Basically, Masada saying this is the next coming in the death match.
Right.
So basically what happened is I used to be a big fan of GCW and whatnot.
Right.
And basically, this Atticus guy, huge fan of him. He had a falling out with GCW. So basically, what happened there is like them dropping the ball and Atticus Cogar was enough for me to like see that this company ain't doing shit seriously.
Hairline's a ride or die, folks. Hairline's a ride or die. If he rides with you, he dies for you, and that's a fact. And we'll leave it at that. So continue. You ride with Atticus.
Basically, no Atticus Cogar in GCW. No more me watching.
No
GCW.
Hairline in GCW. Yeah.
And Nick Gage was the big GCW guy, man, and just like the pay-per-view where Atticus's last pay-per-view with GCW, it was like, man, fucking because all these stupid marks went over on their times and whatnot. It was like it was the Briscoes. It was the Briscoes versus Matt Tremont. Matt Tremont is one of the greatest deathmatch wrestlers, if not the greatest match wrestler of all time.
I'm familiar with him. Yeah.
So we had the Briscoes versus fucking Nick Gage and Tremont, man, and they only had 5 minutes, bro, because everyone else went over on their shit. Right?
Mark shit. Mark shit.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I mean by like fuck GCW and like they don't know what they're doing in the same way that Tony Khan doesn't know what they're doing. But anyways, man, so that's why back. But regardless of that, and GCW, we're talking about XPW, which is
XPW.
Rob Black brand. Okay,
Rob Black, he porn star guy back in the early 2000s, feuded with Paul Heyman and ECW a little bit. Still
yeah,
to this day. Yeah. Okay. So we're looking at TMZ Sports, TMZ. Go ahead.
I represent the chain, so Rob Black can suck a dick. That's where I'm at, bro. But anyway,
okay.
We're gonna be checking out the TMZ clip.
So here's the TMZ clip with Masada versus whom? Or do I even give a fuck? Should I even care?
We don't care.
Okay. And he lights himself on fire. Now, does Masada light himself on fire? Does the other guy light himself on? Who lights who on fire?
I plead the fifth.
I don't want to see this, bro. I don't like this. Oh my God. Okay, this is why I don't hate AEW so much, right? This is why I give AEW slack, because it's like, man, at least they're not like, you talk about, circus flips, so 630s tope suicida. At least they're not lighting them. Hey, bro, where'd you learn how to spit fire? You're in the circus? Like, I just don't, get it.
Now, can you pull up the? Is there pictures of his burns in the hospital and whatnot? There should be like
I don't. Do you want to see? I don't want to look at that. Do you want to look
you're
at that?
done. That's enough. That was enough.
I'm done, bro. Like, I don't like. I
Photos
don't
of
even
his.
want to know. Like, that could have like killed him. So I don't even. Why did he do that? Who was that? Was that Masada?
Yeah, that was Masada.
So why did he do that? Oh,
Yeah, for
I spit fire now.
what was like the same reason Nick Gage took a fire spot. It's just
When did Nick Gage take a fire spot? For those who don't know, when did that happen? What?
at a past GCW pay.
And
It
did he
was
light
either
himself on fire like that? Why would you spit? Why would you do that?
no,
Why
no,
would
no. He
anyone
accidentally
do
took
that
fire
in
to
a
the back.
building? You're probably in some
I
fucking
will. No, no,
convention center,
let
like,
me
or a
explain it to you.
convention center. Pardon me, like a. Sorry, go
Right
ahead.
in a baseball ball. Anyway, so the whole
Yeah.
thing behind it, bro. Okay, it's kind of what we said about AEW and shit. Like fucking, we
Ugh.
saw Britt Baker go through thumbtacks and shit. So obviously, her getting beat up with a cane ain't shit. Masada takes it to the fucking limit. You know what I'm saying? So how is he going to impress the marks? You know what I'm saying? He has to do something
Oh
extreme
my God,
and bring it
dude.
in. I'm listen. I'm just explaining like the
Right.
psychology. You know, you
So
wanted an answer. There you go.
the psychology's dumb fucking fuck. And
But
where was the guy
yeah,
he's even fighting? Who was he fighting? He just spit on Bowser. Ooh, like, what was he doing? What happened?
Bowser. But it's all like it's risk versus reward.
No,
And the
no,
risk
no, no, no. Taking a suplex, taking a superplex from LA Knight is risk versus reward.
right.
Spitting fire in a fucking gymnasium where there's children and you're fucking bleeding
There's
and you're
listen, hold on. First off, there's no children at a fucking Rob Black XPO
okay,
porno show.
fair.
These
No,
are
fair,
preteen,
fair. No, I
healthier,
concede to
the
that.
worst
Right.
chuds. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Actually, you are actually
No,
right
no, no.
about
I'm
that. And thank you
apologizing.
for stopping me, because some of these events catch flack for doing adult material, but it's like they're not actually made for children. Just because we see it on Twitter doesn't mean it's made for children. So you are right about that. I'll concede to that. But there's a bunch of people there. You're risking them. You risked your own life. Oh, I've done it before, bro. Okay, cool. Like, grab a headlock, bro. Bro,
Man.
here's how you get over. Ready? Slow it down. Grab a headlock and fucking get this shit. Get your shit in. Stop fucking spitting fire, doing all this dumb shit, jumping off shit. You guys are fucking crazy. All you motherfuckers. Don't do that shit.
I love it. I love it, bro.
So you like that he lit his face on fire and can maybe
No,
never
I don't
wrestle again.
listen. I thought that was some dummy shit. No offense to Masada, you are a legend, but I personally thought it was some dummy shit. But I
So
enjoyed
so
that.
you like
I,
when Joey
I enjoyed.
Janela lights his foot on fire and super kicks a guy.
No, like I said, GCW's trash now. I said that earlier.
The same
I
shit.
I like so I like ICW NHB, which is the chains, which is it's just storytelling and art form through deathmatch wrestling. There's definitely an element of storytelling and ring psychology in deathmatch wrestling.
I agree, and I think that death matches, like when they brought one in, like on AEW and MJF's, like, you fight Nick Gage, and then no, I like that, bro, because then it's like, dude, no, but listen to me, no, stop. Listen to this psychology. Listen to it. Listen, he's like, I'm gonna make you crawl through hell to get to me. You have to fight one of your old rivals. You have to fight this big monster. Now you got to fight Nick Gage in a death match, dude. That's where I'm like, bro, you fighting Nick Gage in a death match. Like, that's like, you got to crawl through hell. He showed up one time, one and done. The most feared, goofy. He died in the ring. He stabbed David Arquette in the neck.
Drunken on drugs, bank robber.
Listen to me. I agree, bro, but listen to me. I'm just saying, like, that's what made me go, oh, fuck, something crazy could happen. Like, I'm not saying do this every night. I'm
So
saying
here's the
in
thing,
that
bro.
storyline, you're like, dude, that's a layer of hell. Like, you imagine
Yeah.
having to do that and conquer that to get to the title shot. Jericho will do anything. He'll literally crawl through glass and get pizza cuttered. That was over. That's over with me. When it's like every match, or even like a tournament of death, like, yo, the tournament of death,
I
like
love
you
that.
end. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. Like, yo, this tournament, even like people used to shit on TNA Lockdown, the whole event's in a cage. No, I kind of like that because it's like, oh shit, dude, I got a match on Lockdown. It's a whole event. Or like even once a year, you bring back the 6-sided or something like that. Like that to me is like, okay, yeah, you're throwing an element in there for an event where it's like, if you're on this event, just know it's like we're throwing a curveball. So I'm okay with like the tournament of death and shit, or like the select death match. But when it's just constant, like, well, I'm just a death match guy, I'm just gonna go fucking do it. I'm like, dude, this shit just makes no fucking sense to me whatsoever, you know?
No, but there is the element of storytelling. I'm telling you,
But
it's
are they
there,
like,
bro.
we're just a death match league? This is just only
No,
death
no,
match
like
shit. Like,
okay. So here's an
because then
example here.
that I like that, but then it's like, goddamn, I just don't like if
I'm
you're
just
at a
gonna throw
random
some.
show lighting your face on fire, dude. I don't fuck with that. I think that's crazy and
Oh,
dumb.
but like in their defense,
How
we're
much money
not
did it
educated
draw?
on the match. How do we know Masada wasn't feuding with someone that he had some kind of storyline
Okay,
with?
okay, this is why. Because we don't know, and people go, this is why. Ready? Because I
Right, but
watch
then we're
every
just being
week. I
melted.
watch 2 AEW shows, 2 WWE shows, and I watch Impact and ROH, and I read about every fucking wrestling thing, and I never heard about this. How much money did it draw? How much did he
Oh,
take home that
for
night?
sure.
And do they have the money to even cover
But
his hospital bills? Is he insured?
so,
Does he have
so,
children? This is
so,
retard. I don't even want to say the word. It's
but
redacted. I will say the word redacted.
but no, Rob Black will take care of him for sure. So there's a lot of shit you're not educated on in the
Okay,
deathmatch.
okay, fine. Yeah, okay.
Rob Rob Black has recently been poaching talent from other places, and all he's been doing by that is been offering better money and just taking care of these guys and whatnot. So I do feel I
So
feel like Rob Black will take care of Masada's hospital bills and whatnot, but it's still like a dummy spot.
so yeah, he's gonna get skin grafts, and we're just
Yeah, it's
supposed
just
to
for
be
a
like,
viral Twitter moment. He's no
right,
different than.
exactly. But you like Masada, but you hate the Young Bucks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Like, okay,
What the fuck? This is what
hold
I
on,
mean.
listen,
Whoa.
listen,
I'm
listen.
like, whoa.
So, okay, listen. Masada stabbing a guy in the forehead with some skewers is way more
Moxley
believable.
stabs guys with forks. You bury Mox. How does that make sense?
But that's not like this is deathmatch wrestling. You know what I'm saying? That's just Mox living out some Mark shit on Tony Khan's fucking dime. But
Oh my
here's
god. Let me just end it with this, because we're gonna do a bloodbath ourselves even getting into this. I can't stand this. I can't. This shit is redacted. That's what I'm gonna put it at. This shit is like Joey Janela lighting his foot on fire and being like, oh
that was
fuck you.
dumb. I don't like
Super
man.
kick. What the fuck? You're a mark.
What a
Fuck
goof.
you. Fuck
Listen,
you.
here's the thing though. Okay, man, listen, Masada stabbing someone in the head with forks and shit and fucking skewers is believable. Fucking the Cucamonga kids fucking doing 62
Okay.
flips on
Hold
Claudio
on.
is not realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so what's realistic about in the middle of a match, Masada going,
That's
let me
believable.
spit fire. Ooh, I'm a dragon, man. To do what the fuck? What's believable about that? That is so dumb.
My bad. I more or less was defending the deathmatch wrestling as far as like say
Brother.
the skewer spot. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get behind a big beastie dude skewering another beastie dude in the head. I can't get behind this little Twinkie guy doing 62 flips to this giant guy, and then the giant guy
62
just
flips.
selling.
You know what? You know what, man? I want you. This is what I want, Hairline. And I want you to keep sending me clips of and sending me matches of death match. I want you to try and convert
Oh, I
me.
got
I
you,
want you
bro.
to. I'm willing. I'm open minded, man. I'm not this narrow
Yeah, no,
minded fuck.
yeah. People stereotype us.
Right. So just keep it coming, because I'm gonna learn together as we keep this show going. And yeah. So I think that's about it for this week of Pro Wrestle Times podcast, PWT Pod.